G'day everyone, Matt from Panda Garage here. Now this was the location of my last video I filmed a couple of months ago now, and it was the last video I have filmed for a long time, and the reason being is that it's hard to sort of keep going when you're sort of lacking creative drive. It's also very expensive to make these videos some days, especially buying parts when you don't have the money to do so. There's a lot of things in my life that have to come before it, and so the channel has taken a bit of a back step. Now, the main reason I want to make this video today is I've sort of gotten the drive back recently. I've been watching different people and seeing their effects, but the main reason that I wanted to sort of make this video is to thank everyone that supports the channel. I know there's about 43 videos on the channel, got about 120 something subscribers, which is, and it has gone up so slowly since I stopped making videos, but I still get people asking questions and I still answer them, and it's great. I appreciate everyone that leaves comments. I do prefer the good ones. I get a lot of flack from sort of mechanics, home backyard mechanics that think they know more than me, and I mean that's not the case of anyone. I'm not a mechanic. I'm just someone that just enjoys pulling apart things and trying to work out how they work. And the main reason I make these videos is I thought, well, I'll bring people along who don't know how to do this sort of stuff, because most of the time I don't know how to do it, and I like to bring everyone along to sort of see how I sort of go through the process, and then maybe you might not make the same mistakes and you might be able to do it quicker. And that's the whole main goal of this channel always was that. I'm not here to be a know-it-all and say this is how you do it. It's just the way I do it, and there's nothing wrong with that, because everyone does it a different way. Even mechanics do it a different way. You can ask me mechanics and they'll usually tell you all different things, because cars are like people. They're all different, and they get attitudes, and sometimes you've got to know certain patterns and certain ways to sort of get them back to their happy place. Now, I want to make this video today to go through a few things. So I've written a heap of stuff out in front of me. I've been sort of coming up with the idea of sort of doing more videos, but not so much how-to videos. I still want to do that. It's still a bread and butter. Do love doing those, and I've got a list of ones that I want to do. But I mainly want to ask you guys the questions, and if you could leave them down in the comments below, what you think you'd like to see, and what ideas you might have, because I'm any feedback's good feedback to me at the moment, and I'd like to find out what you guys think of where the channel can go, because I really want to start pushing the channel again. I feel the drive. I've been working on my other channel, which is Panda Explores. You can find it probably down linked below, or just look up Panda Explores. It's more of an urban exploring video channel, and I've been doing that because mainly, first of all, it's free, and I go out with my mate and we go out and film. But with the car one, this was always my favourite channel to work on. I love cars, always have, but of course in recent times sort of haven't had the money to do all the stuff that you would want to do. But that's because, I mean, I'm married now, I've got responsibilities, and you've got to choose what's more important over your hobbies. So what I wanted to ask is that, would you prefer to see just how-to videos, or would you like to see like daily type videos where it's like a vlog style, working on the cars? You sort of see me working on bits and pieces that I've got going, because I do jump around cars. It's not just my car. I work on my wife's car, I work on my in-laws' cars, my brother-in-law's cars, my brother's cars, and there's a lot of people around us that would like to sort of have videos made with their cars, and I just want to know what you guys think of that. If you prefer garage vlogs, prefer the how-tos, maybe keep them separate still, break them down in the how-tos and then sort of behind the scenes kind of idea, or just generally going out for drives and sort of showing you places and all that sort of stuff. But speaking of places, the other one I had written down was going like car museums, if you wanted to see that, like what's in Victoria, Australia. Maybe like where some of our factories are before they all disappear. We've got Ford, Holden and Toyota here in Melbourne and in Geelong, and more than happy to go and show those around and show people overseas and in Australia what the places are. I know Holden is still in Victoria, so is Toyota. Ford has closed down now, but the factories are still out there. And in Geelong, the factory's shut down there now too, but there is a big motoring museum there. There's one in Melbourne, there's one in Trafalgar, there's one in Echuca, there's one in Shepparton. And if you guys want to see that kind of video, I'd love to go out, because I wouldn't mind seeing them myself, and I'll take you guys along for the ride. The other thing as well is filming locations for car movies. Now, there's been a fair few car movies made here in Melbourne and in Australia, of course, but I mean, we've had the original Mad Max was filmed not far away from where I live. I can show you what it looks like today. I mean, we've got, I'm just trying to think of the other movies, but there's definitely a fair few around, and we can sort of do that. So if you're interested in that sort of stuff, let me know in the comments below. Also, I sort of wanted to make this video as a promise to myself and a promise to you guys. Now, there's a few things wrong with Marilyn that I'd love to get fixed. I'd love to polish her up, get her nice and clean, because in November, I think it's November 4th, I'll leave it down on the bottom of the screen and down in the description. But Mighty Car Mods, which is of course like the biggest auto channel in the world on YouTube in terms of like DIY sort of stuff, big inspiration for myself. They are having a car meet in Melbourne at the Coburg Drive-Ins, Village Coburg Drive-Ins, November 4th, and I'd love to have Marilyn there on display, and to meet some of you guys. If you guys watch the channel and you enjoy the videos, and of course if you'd have to be watching Mighty Car Mods as well, to come down and have a bit of a meet there as well. So check out Marilyn, my pride and joy, and just have a great day out. I'm really looking forward to it. I got really excited when I saw that they were going to be coming to Melbourne, so I definitely want to be there. I want to have all the cars sorted out, so there'll be videos building up to November 4th involving getting Marilyn prepared. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about as well is in terms of other videos. Ideally I'd love to get 2 videos out a week, and what that would entail is having like a how-to video or a car sort of related video, and then 1 video a week might be like car news. It might be just a general sort of roundup of what's been going on in the auto world, because I'm always reading about what's going on, and you might just want a sort of quick wrap on what's going on in the world of automotive. Now, that could be on a video on its own, but also I've got another video series I'd love to do. Is that my friends have told me over numerous years that I have a tendency of telling stories even if they don't want to hear them, and that's just for everything in my life. I feel like I'm a good storyteller, so I drive everyone mad. But I have a lot of car stories. I've owned a lot of cars in my years of being on the road, and got plenty of great stories, places I've worked, cars that I've owned, experiences I've had, and I'd love to share them with you guys. So if you really would like to hear those stories in separate videos, leave it in the comments below, because I might start making them as a bit of a tester. I'm going to test a lot of these sort of video ideas out, and it depends on what hits and what misses. That's sort of one of the reasons why I sort of stopped filming as well, is that a lot of big videos are taking a long time to do, just weren't getting sort of views, and certain videos would get views and that sort of thing. Now that brings me on to another topic. Now, what you would have seen is my brother-in-law's got a Commodore. If you want to see more videos related to Commodore V6s, happy to do. I've got plenty of ideas for videos for that particular car, as well as mainly basic things. If you've got, of course, if you've got any questions that you would like answered, or if you'd like to see a video based on it, leave in the comments below, or you can always message Panda Garage. You can just do direct message if you have a account on YouTube. So that is all for today. I know this might have been quite a long video, but thank you all so much for watching. Appreciate everyone that's watched the channel in the last year or two. I think it's a year and a half now. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate the support. We've had a lot of negative times, we've had some positive times. This year I really want to make the most of it and make the most of the channel, because I feel like I've neglected it a bit too long. So any questions, of course, about any car related stuff or anything to do with the video, leave it down below, or message me on the Panda Garage on Facebook or the Panda Garage on Instagram.